everyone. Welcome back to Move Your Mind. I'm Amy.
And I'm David. If you've been moving along with us through the series, you'll remember that last week in Episode 4, we explored how making movement social through friends, fun, and small steps can lead to big changes.
And today, we're diving even deeper. We're talking real people, real change. This episode is all about transformation through action.
Yep. Episode 5, Success in Motion. We'll explore how behaviour change impacts the mind and body and hear inspiring stories of teenagers just like you who turn their lives around with movement.
Whether you're struggling to find motivation or wondering if small efforts even count, we have got something today that could spark your own change.
We are talking truth. What worked, what didn't, and how they made it stick. So, buckle up.
Let's get started.
Look, we all love a good story, right? But success stories aren't just feel-good content. They're actually powerful tools.
Totally. When we see someone like us go through change, it makes change feel possible. It makes action feel doable.
There's research that supports this too. Peer-based learning hearing from someone in your age group or circumstance boosts belief and motivation.
So, to kick things off, we're actually inviting two amazing guests to the podcast today, Emily and Josh. You've heard about them earlier in the series, but today they're here to speak for themselves.
Yep, they're going to share their stories in their own words. What it was like to struggle with movement, what changed, and how they kept going.
So, let's bring them in. Emily, welcome to the show. We're so happy to have you here.
Thanks, Amy. I'm honestly kind of nervous, but also excited. If my story can help someone, then I'm all in.
You've already inspired us. Can you tell our listeners what life looked like before you started your movement journey?
Sure. So I'm 16 and live in a small town. PE used to be the worst part of my week. I'd hide behind people, pretend to tie my shoes, anything to not be seen. I wasn't active at all, maybe a couple thousand steps a day.
And what changed?
Our school started this chill walking club during lunch. It wasn't intense or competitive. There was music, and you didn't even have to talk if you didn't want to. I joined just to escape feeling awkward alone in the lunchroom.
And how did it grow from there?
At first, I just walked. Then I started feeling better, less anxious, more awake. My teacher noticed and asked if I wanted to help lead it. I said yes before I could chicken out. Now I run short dance breaks too. It's honestly changed everything.
That's amazing. What would you say to teens who feel like exercise just isn't for them?
I'd say don't call it exercise. Just move. Dance. Walk. Wiggle to your music. Start with 5 minutes. You're not broken, you just need a way that feels like you.
I love that. Quick question, what does your week look like now in terms of movement?
I do the lunch walk every day. I dance with my younger sister in the evenings, sometimes silly TikTok dances. And once a week, I go for a weekend walk with my mom. That's our bonding time now.
That's powerful. And it's what the evidence shows: connection and confidence matter more than competition. Thanks for sharing your light with us, Emily.
Thanks for having me.
Now we've got Josh joining us. His story is another reminder that transformation doesn't always happen. In gyms, it can happen in bedrooms, backyards, or through a screen.
Hey guys, pumped to be here.
Josh, your story starts in lockdown, right?
Yeah, big time. I was definitely not the active kid. I'd game for hours, barely left my room. I just didn't see myself as that kind of person. I used to play basketball, but once we were locked down, I stopped everything. I'd sleep in, game all day, snack a lot. I felt stuck. And to be honest, I started feeling really low mentally and physically.
What was the turning point?
During lockdown, my cousin dared me to try this 30-day YouTube challenge. It was mostly bodyweight stuff, short and kind of silly, but it was gamified. You ticked off the days. I love a good checklist. Also, my teacher made a digital movement challenge. Any kind of movement counted. And there was a leaderboard with memes. I joined just to beat my friend.
That's behavior change gold. Tracking and gamification.
Of course. I didn't even realize I was doing something good for me at first. I just didn't want to lose the streak. But then I noticed my mood got better. I slept better. My energy was back. I made a deal with a friend. No gaming unless we worked out first. Now we stream it online.
That's incredible. What kind of stuff do you stream?
We do short 15-minute workouts. Stretching, cardio, sometimes just goofy challenges. Then we co-op game. We call it Move and Game.
You've made movement social and digital. Love it.
Yeah. And honestly, I feel way more like myself now. Less anxious. More confident. School is going better too.
What keeps you consistent?
Honestly, the community. We have a group of 20 people now doing this together. If I don't show up, they notice. That's my accountability. Plus, I track mood in a journal movement days are way better.
You've created your own system. It's so smart.
Yeah, it's not perfect. Some days, I skip. But I've learned to bounce back faster now.
That's what real change looks like. Josh, thanks again for sharing your story.
Anytime. Hope someone listening finds their spark too.
All right, before we wrap up, let's look in what we've learned with a quick quiz.
Don't worry. No marks, no pressure. Just some true or false questions to flex those brain muscles. Play along wherever you are.
First one, true or false? Starting small, like walking during lunch, can make a big impact on your confidence.
That's absolutely true. Emily is living proof. Her small steps led to leadership.
Question 2, true or false? You have to play competitive sports to feel the benefits of movement.
False. Josh ditched basketball and still got active with online challenges, goofy dance breaks, you name it.
True or false? Social support can help you stay consistent with your activity.
Definitely true. Whether it's walking with family or teaming up with friends to move and game. It's easier together.
All right, last one. True or false? If you skip a day, you've failed.
Big false. As Josh said, it's not about perfection. It's about bouncing back. Missing a day is just part of the journey.
If you got 3 or more correct, give yourself a high five. If you got them all, you are ready to inspire someone else.
And if you didn't, that's okay. Just keep learning, keep moving.
All right, back to the show. So, what do we learn from Josh and Emily?
First movement looks different for everyone. Josh needed gamification. Emily needed connection.
Second, starting small works. Really small. Like 2 minutes small. Because the first step isn't physical, it's mental.
Third, sustainability beats intensity. Neither of them trained for a marathon. They built habits. And habits build momentum.
Fourth, having a support system helps. Friends, teachers, even online followers.
Fifth, and this is big, failure isn't the end. Josh skipped days. Emily almost quit. But both bounced back because their goals weren't perfection. It was progress.
So whether you are at the start of your journey or deep in the middle, remember this: the next step matters more than the last one.
Your story doesn't have to be epic. It just has to be yours.
Next week, we're going to give you the tools to make it stick. Episode 6 is called Your Future Self Will Thank You.
It's all about building sustainable habits, bouncing back from setbacks, and using science-backed strategies to keep moving even when you don't feel like it.
Think of it as the ultimate toolkit for long-term success.
So hit that follow button, maybe re-listen to this story when you need a little boost, and get ready for a future that moves.
Keep moving. And move your mind.